Hello everybody, welcome to day one of your 12 days of Christmas yoga challenge. So today I invite you to simply settle in. We're going to do a little bit of movement. It's going to be nothing too taxing. If you need any blocks or straps, go ahead and grab those, but there's nothing here that you will really need that for. I'm so excited to welcome you in, and this is my first time doing such a series and such a long series, so thank you for being here for the ride. Let's get started. Christmas spirit again. Let's get ourselves situated. I want you to sit in Sukhasana, easy pose. So nice, easy, cross-legged. If this isn't easy for you, you can sit up on a block so that the knees can come down more easily. You can bring one foot in front of the other like so. It's different for everybody, right? So be kind of yourself. Modifications are a thing. But if you are comfortable where you are, start to sit up tall. Bring the hands to the knees. Sit up nice and tall, subtle lift in the chest, subtle lift in the chin. We don't need to be arching through the back or anything like that, but just think of the lengthening through the spine, the energy going up, 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 as opposed to crunching in. And whatever kind of day you've had thus far, whether it's been good, bad, just okay, unremarkable, this time on the mat is completely separate. It's your time for you. You have decided to switch on this video, roll out your mat or your towel. So this is your you time, and it could change the course of your day. Take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep, and take a nice long sigh out. And try to close the eyes here, let my voice guide you, don't be afraid. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a long deep breath out. You can even make a noise if it helps. One more, inhale right to the top of your lungs. And exhale. Telling you, the noises help. Okay, so we're going to start with a bit of pranayama breathing technique called box breathing. So to help with this, bring one hand or both hands to the belly, doesn't really matter which. As you breathe in, you want your belly to fill with air, so almost visualize a balloon inside your belly and you want it to fill up with air. Blow it up nice and big as you inhale. Feel the stomach press against the hands, and as you exhale, the stomach's going to go back inwards as the balloon empties of air. And we're going to use this technique with a bit of counting. So this is box breathing. You're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold at the top for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold at the bottom for a count of 4. Okay? You can close the eyes, let my voice guide you. Here we go. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. One more round, you got it. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Well done. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. Audible sigh out. Let it go. Let something go. Okay, let's get a bit of movement going on. So I want you to bring your right fingertips down to the ground. The left fingertips are going to sweep all the way up to the sky. Find length through the side body. And as you exhale, start to lean up and over, coming into a side reach. Make sure you're grounding that left hip down. Really important. It's going to want to come up. Just press it back down. Inhale. And exhale. And from here, start to draw some circles with this hand, so you're bringing it down. And then tracing that circle all the way back up, loosening up through that shoulder joint. 2. Last one, 3. Follow the hand with your eyes. Sync up with your breath. And then here, start to open up through the chest, roll the shoulder backwards, and then flex the hand and start to pull that elbow down. So we're just getting a bit of a stronger shoulder stretch here. Open up through the chest, aim the heart towards the sky. And then reach the arm back out and gently, softly come to sit back in center. All of that on the other side. So left hand comes down, right arm reaches all the way up to the sky, find that length. And as you exhale, leaning up and over, grounding that opposite hip down. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's draw those circles. Here we go, down. 1. Exhaling as you go up and over. 2. And over. Last one, 3. Up and over. Beautiful. Inhale here. And as you exhale, flex that hand, pull the elbow back, lift that chest up towards the sky. And soften through the arm as you come all the way back up. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And exhale as you drop them down the back body. Gorgeous. Okay. Interlace the fingers together in front of you. Just like that. And then invert the palms forwards. Really round through the back. Round, round, round. Exaggerate this. So you want to create like a C shape with your spine. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale as you straighten up, taking the palms up and above your head. From here, consciously tug the shoulders back down. Yes. Mine come up as well. It's normal, it's human. And then from here, we're going to take some semicircles. So lean to one side. Make sure you're grounding that opposite hip. And then start to round forwards. It's as if you're trying to paint something with the palms of your hands, right? Coming back through center and then alternate it the other way. So we're really working into the muscles of the upper back, into the chest, into the side body. One more time each way. And really try to slow your breath, sync it with the movement in a way that makes sense to you. And let it go. Last thing seated here. I want you to open up the arms and then cross one arm over the other. Doesn't matter which, but try and remember which arm you have on top first. Oh, sorry if you hear any static. Right on my microphone. Give yourself a huge hug. You want to be walking your hands towards your shoulder blades here. If you don't get there, it's okay, but we're aiming. That's the intention. So just wriggle the fingers back towards each other. Lift the chest. And as you exhale, round it in, let the head drop. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, round it in. Inhale, come up to neutral and swap the arms. So this is where you got to remember, open up and swap it over. Again, sorry for any static. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, round it in, really stretching through that upper back, letting the head drop so you get a nice stretch in the back of the neck as well. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round in, scoop that stomach. Inhale, come back to neutral center. Open up the arms, really, really enjoy this stretch here across your pecs. Nice and proud, I believe I can fly. Should absolutely not be quoting R. Kelly here. And let it drop. Beautiful. Let's get rocking and rolling. So come forward onto all fours, tabletop position. Move slowly, move mindfully. It's day one. So setting yourself up for greatness, bring the hands underneath the shoulder points, the knees underneath the hip points. Nice neutral spine, so not arching, nor are we rounding. And then just really pressing into the palms and upwards. So you're getting that upward current of energy all the way up through the arms. Shine the elbow creases forwards. I'm naturally hyperextended, which is sometimes a gift, sometimes a curse. So this happens naturally for me. I realise it's harder maybe for people who don't have this. But you want to be shining your elbow creases forwards, if you can. Coming into cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the bum, lift the chest, lift the chin. And then exhale, press into the palms, round everything in, round, 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 round through the spine. Drop the head. And again, inhale. Move slowly, fluidly. Exhale, round everything in. Last round, inhale. Oh, should feel really, really lovely. And exhale. Beautiful. Sit the hips back, bring the knees together, coming into a child's pose, reaching the arms forward and taking the forehead down towards the mat. Deep breath in. Nice active child's pose here, so you're not just letting the arms flop down, you want to almost have a lift in the wrists here to activate that entire arm line. And then we're going to snake through here, so really want you to think slithery snake as you press into the hands, lower the chest down, followed by the hips, coming into a low cobra, baby cobra here. So the hips are on the ground, knees are on the ground, press into the tops of the feet, bend the elbows. And exhale, lower all the way down. Press into the hands, come back to your tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Here we go, it's your first downwards facing dog. Lift the hips up and high. You can have a bend in the knees. You can bend one knee and then the other. Really press into the palms. Move the shoulder blades away from each other and then move the chest towards the thighs, so away from your shoulders. Inhale. And breathe it out. Okay, look to the top of your mat. Start to nice and slowly walk your way all the way up there. And then generous bend in the knees as you just flop down. Inhale. And exhale, belly drapes over the tops of the legs. And then start to stack up through the spine, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Until you reach the top, stacking up, 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 up. Rolling the shoulders at the top when you get there. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to take a couple of sun salutations here. We're going to take it nice and easy breezy. This isn't a workout. This isn't rocket yoga, so it's not go, go, go. But we are going to get nice and supple and warm. So reach the arms all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, melt it down. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. So find this almost T shape with the body. Nice flat spine. And exhale as you fold down. Plant the palms, step it back to your plank pose. We're going to be here for one breath, one long line. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower the knees down. And start to bend the elbows, make sure they're nice and close to the body as you come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra, keeping the hips and the knees on the floor. And exhale down, press up to your tabletop, and then tucking the toes under, downwards facing dog. And look to the top of the mat and make your way there. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift, and exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky, extend a child's pose, mountain pose, and exhale, hands to heart. Let's go again. Inhale, reach all the way up, and exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, flat back, half lift, and exhale, fold it down. Plant the palms, step it back to plank pose, inhale. And as you exhale, bring the knees down and lower yourself down in one piece, down to your belly. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, lower the chest down, push back and find yourself in your downwards facing dog in your own time. There's no need to rush here. Look to the top of your mat and make your way there. We've got one more round of this. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach it all the way up to the sky. Extended mountain pose, got it right that time. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. And exhale, fold all the way down. Feeling that blood flow opposite directions. Inhale, flat back, half lift. And exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step it back. Option for this last one to take a chaturanga if that's in your practice. If it's not, totally okay. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the knees, lift the hips. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Great job. Okay, so coming into a tiny little bit of a flow here, just one time each side. You're going to press the left heel down towards the ground, anchoring yourself, and reach the right leg up and back. So I want you to dial the toes down towards the ground. Make sure both hips are facing downwards. It's tempting to open up to get higher, but we don't need to do that today. Inhale. And as you exhale, dome the other back, allow the right knee to come through and place the foot down between the hands if you need to. Help it there with your own hands. All good, all good. Untuck the back toes, lower the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky, coming into a low lunge. Make sure both hips are facing forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, sink. Inhale, energy through the fingers. And as you exhale, bring the fingertips down. We're just going to shift it back to a half split. So you'll notice that this hip is stacked over the knee. So we don't need to go any further back. Just here is absolutely fine. Really active through the right foot. Flex the toes towards the face. Inhale to scoot the chest forward. And exhale to just drop the head down towards the shin. It may not get there, it's just an intention. Inhale to lift the chest and start to hinge it forward again. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to drop your right arm down. Left arm stays up. You can either bring the right hand to the top of the thigh or you can leave it dangling at your side and just take a gentle side reach over towards the right with that left hand. So you're going to feel a nice stretch on this left hip and down the left side body, the skin stretching across that rib cage. Inhale. And as you exhale, straighten back up. Bring the right arm up to join the left one. Press the palms together. We're going to come into a twisted prayer lunge. So you're going to bring both hands over towards the right thigh. Left arm is going to press against the right thigh and you're going to take a twist here. So twisting the chest over towards the right. Maybe you look up to the sky, maybe you don't. If this is a little bit much for you, you can just keep the chest high and twist the upper body. So again, you got options here. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in. And as you exhale, come back to center. Bring the hands down to frame the foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Step it back to a plank pose, moving mindfully. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Other side, here we go. So reaching the left leg all the way to the sky. Dial those toes down towards the ground. Feel that lovely stretch in the right calf. And as you exhale, dome through the upper back. Bring that knee all the way through. Nice strong position. And bring that left foot through between your hands. Lower down the back right knee and tuck the toes. Make sure front knee is in line with front ankle. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, sink down. Ah, yes, feels delicious. Inhale, reach your arms up. Energetic lift through the rib cage, through the fingers. And as you exhale, fingertips come down. And you're just going to hinge it back. Remembering, again, we don't need to go any further back than this stacking of the bum over the knee. Inhale to scoop the chest forward, nice and proud. And exhale to lower the forehead down towards the shin. Inhale here. Lift the chest up and start to hinge it forward again. Come into your low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, drop the left arm down by the side or to the top of the leg and take that side reach. So you might feel a bit wobbly in this position, totally normal. Just squeeze belly towards the back body so that you're activating your core muscles. And it should keep you from toppling onto your bum. Okay, reach your arm all the way up. Pressing the left palm into the right one and then taking that slice over towards your prayer twist. Okay, so you're twisting towards your front leg. And I find that in class people get a bit confused with directions sometimes. Sometimes saying towards the front leg can be the easiest way rather than saying rights and lefts. Even I don't know what my rights and lefts are most of the time. One more in. And out, bring the hands down, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step it back to a plank pose and take it back to your down dog. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the knees all the way down nice and slow and at the same time. Gorgeous. I'm just going to turn to face you just so I can show you more clearly what we're doing, right? So we're just going to do some variations on side reaches here. So what I want you to do is from your kneeling position, quite simply, drop your bum over towards the left. Like so. So your feet are next to you. Think almost like a mermaid position here. And then your right arm is going to come down and your left arm is going to reach up and over. So you're getting a really exaggerated side stretch down your left side. See, told you, lefts and rights. Inhale. And as you exhale, come through center. So we're going to turn this into a little bit of a flow. Inhale, drop to the other side. Take that side reach. And exhale up through center. Keep it going. Inhale, nice and fluid. And exhale up. And inhale, elegantly falling to one side. And exhale up one more time each side. Inhale. And exhale, take it up. One more, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Up we go. And if you felt like you were falling all over the place, don't worry. It's normal, it's human. We're just going to take a couple of twists here. So take the left hand towards the right thigh and then look over the right shoulder. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, twist even further. Inhale. And bring it back to center and quite simply take it to the other side. Inhale to look over the shoulder and exhale to twist further in. Inhale and exhale back to center. And then I want you to take left hand just behind you, left fingertips behind you, and reaching the right arm up and overhead, you're just going to press into your fingertips or your palm, depending on your anatomy, and just lift your hips up. Take that arm back, think elegant dancer here, even if you don't feel like one. And exhale, come down, enjoying that stretch in the hip flexors and the quads, might feel a bit sore. And then take that on the other side. Inhale. And exhale, lower yourself down. Whew, nice cracks in the knees there. Drop your bum to one side and then just swing the legs out in front of you. Easy peasy. A couple of more twists. And that's your first practice done. So I want you to take your right leg. You're just going to give it a bit of a cradle. So that for you, that might be holding the sole of the foot and the knee and just rocking it side to side. If you have a little bit more space, you can snuggle the knee into the elbow crook and the foot into the opposite elbow crook and clasp the hands as well. So options depending on where you're at. Wherever you are, we're not slouching in. I just caught myself doing it then. Start to lift up through the chest and just a gentle rocking. And then take this foot and place it down onto the outside of the left leg. So we've got a bit of a crisscross going on here. And then hug that right knee with the left arm and look over the right shoulder. Just journey into a different kind of twist here. Again, being careful not to slouch in. If you find that you're slouching, actually pull back from the twist a little bit. It just means you don't quite have the space there just yet, but it'll come. One more breath in. And come back to center. Unravel that leg. Let's take that on the other side. So left foot, take it into that cradle. So either holding with the hands or coming into this clasp, this hold here. And it should feel like a really lovely stretch along the glutes and the outsides of the thighs here. Gentle rock back and forth. Stay really active through this outstretched leg. No mindless movement here. And then start to press that foot down on the outside of the right leg. Hug the left knee with that right arm and look over your left shoulder. It's making me so happy to see my little Christmas tree in the background. So cute. Decorated all by myself. Okay, come back to center. Unravel the leg. We're going to do one tiny little bit of core here. So just shift the bum forward, bend the knees, bring the soles flat to the ground. We're going for one Navasana, one boat pose. So start to lean back until you'll feel it. You'll feel that you go past your sit bones. Whoop, there they are. And you'll lean back onto the sort of the top of your bum. And then either your feet will stay on the ground, or if you're feeling a bit braver, bring the knees and the feet parallel and open the palms out. 5 breaths here. If you are a more advanced yogi and you have full boat in your practice with the straightened legs, you're very welcome to go there. 3 more breaths. Stop talking, Geraldine. 2. 1. Come down with control, and then we're coming all the way down to our backs. So hold the backs of the legs, making our way down mindfully. the way down. We're going to finish with a happy baby. So bring the feet all the way up towards the sky. Flex the feet. Bring the knees towards the chest, and then grab either the outsides of the feet or the outsides of the shins, whatever's accessible to you. Whatever you do end up holding on to, then bring your lower back down to the mat, because that's where the yummy stuff is, and then really pull those knees down towards your chest. But if it's a choice between the lower back coming down and your knees coming closer towards your chest, your armpits, I would rather the back be down. Really helps with understanding how grounding works within the body. If we can understand how it feels to have the full back on the mat, and also how it doesn't, we can learn to protect ourselves from injury better, to practice yoga a little bit safer. Maybe you take a little rock side to side. Enjoy this lovely hip stretch, finishing our practice. Okay, let the feet go. We're headed all the way down into Shavasana. So if this is your first time practicing yoga, it might be, I don't know. Shavasana means corpse pose. It can also mean resting pose. So you're playing dead, but in the nicest way. It's basically a nap after you've done your yoga session. So let everything drop super duper heavy. Just lengthen the back of the neck by tucking the chin towards the chest. And the idea here in Shavasana is just to have no activation whatsoever anywhere in your body. Even just check to see if you're gritting in your jaw or clenching your eyes, clenching your forehead. And maybe come back to that belly breathing now. You should feel it really easily whilst you're lying down. I'm going to leave you here, and you're able to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you for starting this 12-day journey with me. I'm super excited to have you here. I'm excited to see all your photos. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Namaste.